Welcome back, guys. Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new unboxing and review video. I have in front of me a boot I have never seen before, so I'm super pumped to bring you guys this video review. Thank you guys for stopping by as always. Make sure you hit the subscribe button because there's a lot of great content here and you don't want to miss out. And let's get into this video review. Before we get started, I need to give a quick shout out to Evangelista Sports for sponsoring this video. So show them some love. Hit that first link down below in the description. It'll take you to their website where you can browse around and find all of the latest gear. So be sure to check them out and let's get into the video review. So like I said before, this is a boot that I haven't actually seen yet before. It has been out for a little while, but I've never actually seen it yet. We're gonna slide open the box. It is a plus model, so you get this slide out box styled, fancier box, I should say. Let's get the boots out of the box. So here we have the Copa 19 Plus. So I'm gonna get the tags off. I'm gonna take the cardboard out, show you what's inside the box. Now inside this box, you get the boots, you get a shoe horn right there. It's the same one that you would get with a Predator. So there we have it. That is a look at the 19 Plus Copa from Adidas in the Archetic Pack. So this is an Archetic Pack. This is basically a blackout pack, and each boot has its own little sort of little element just to give the boot a little bit of pop. This is kind of a purple, I guess, element here where you can see it in the detailing of the Soleplate, as well as kind of some sort of reflection on the three stripes, if you can see there. But other than that, it's just a blackout boot. So Adidas and Nike, they both do this quite often actually. They'll release a pack that the pro players are going to wear, so something like the team mode pack, but then they'll release, either they call it the academy pack or shadow mode, or in this case the Archetic Pack, and it's a blackout. So none of the pros wear these ones just because it's quite simple. The company, whether it be Nike, Puma, Adidas, whoever it is, they want their athletes to be in the brightest colors possible, and the reason for that is so that viewers, people watching, can look at a boot, remember the color, and then go online, if they don't know what it is, look it up and be like, oh, that player was wearing this. So it's a marketing strategy. So the blackout boots are never going to get any pro player support, but they release them because they know they're popular among consumers. Here we have the Copa 19 Plus. Now this is the first laceless leather boot ever created to be released on the market. So that's something that they're banging on, and it's a unique idea. I really don't know how I feel about it yet. Fit-wise, we'll talk about that a little bit later, but they do a good job of sort of combining leather and then sort of fading into the sort of prime knit material to sort of create the opening of the, the boot right here where your foot would go in. Adidas used to do that when they came out with the Predator, the lethal zones. They used to have this hybrid material, I forget what they called it, hybrid touch or something like that, and it was synthetic and leather. So it was a synthetic material made to feel like leather. Now they do say that this is an actual leather material, but in my opinion, I do think it feels a little bit more like that hybrid touch material that we used to see compared to a real kangaroo leather boot, such as my Mizuno's or anything like that. So that is just my take on how the leather feels. It's cool that you can get this option. I definitely think that that's a cool thing, but I'm just not quite 100% sold on it yet. So you have the leather in the forefoot, you have this sort of transition from this seam towards the back. It sort of transitions into this sort of more of a synthetic knitted material back here. This is a knit, but it is quite rough because I do think it needs to sort of maintain its shape. The back part of the shoe, you have an internal heel counter back here, and then of course you have the sole plate right here. So it does say it's an exo frame sole plate. There's a little bit of a branding right there. Again, it's very similar to a speed frame. It's the same sole plate you're going to get on the 19.1. I do like the shape of the studs. They're sort of these teardrop shaped studs with one conical one right here, actually, I noticed. But it's really cool. They have stiffener bars in the middle, and it's a solid sole plate. Again, you have an internal heel counter. I personally prefer the external one, but I don't really have a problem with this. It has Copa branding back there in black, but because it is in black, it's actually quite difficult to see, but it does say Copa right there, as you can kind of make out with the reflections. There are three stripes kind of built into the instep right there, as you can see. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. That is the Copa 19 Plus. It does have a removable insole with a little bit of step-in comfort. There's sort of this memory foam pad down in there in the heel. You won't be able to see that, but that is the insole. Let's slip it on feet, see how they feel, and we can talk about fit and sizing as well. So after slipping the boot on for the first time, I'm a little bit shocked actually. I just put them on right now and I feel like they're super tight around the midfoot. I've never felt a boot hugging my sort of instep and my midfoot this tight before. It's really quite unique. It's almost, my first impression is like, wow, that's a little uncomfortable, to be honest. They're super tight through the midfoot. They are a lot roomier in the forefoot. That is thanks to that kangaroo leather material in the forefoot, so they are comfortable in the forefoot. But given that I have a wide foot, anyone that watches my channel knows that I do have a wider foot and I can't fit into certain boots. I'm really sort of pushing the limits on this Copa 19 Plus in the midfoot just because it's so tight. I guess they needed to make it like that so that it wouldn't actually fall off. I find the heel to be quite comfortable overall. It is a little bit of a sharp sort of cutout where the collar comes to an end, but I think that will soften up over time with use. But the midfoot is unbelievably tight. It's squeezing my arch. I mean, I know they're doing that so that the boot has enough lockdown without laces. I suppose they don't really have a choice. It really just squeezes the life out of your foot. I mean, size-wise, you could go true to size. In terms of length, I think that would be appropriate. An Adidas shoe, they always run true to size in length. But again, if you have a wide foot, I don't think you're gonna get into your true to size with this laceless model. It's just so tight. I use the shoehorn to get the boot on. I would definitely recommend that because otherwise it is kind of difficult. But I mean, it's just unbelievably tight. I can't wear these for very long. I'm gonna have to take them off as soon as this video is over just because of how tight they are. So if you have a wide foot, honestly, I don't think you're gonna get into these. I don't say that very often. I think I'm optimistic. For most pairs of shoes, I do say that if you have a wide foot, you can get into them, just be comfortable, just sort of be patient with them is what I should say, so that they can actually break in and just soften up a little bit. But on this boot, honestly, I don't think I would recommend these for a wide-footed player. I could never wear these. This is just unbelievably tight. Caution, stay away, danger, danger, danger. If you have a wide foot, true to size, yes. Wide feet, no. Stay away, guys. It's just unbelievable. I can't get over the way they fit. If you had laces on them, I think the 19.1 would actually be quite comfortable, sort of a modern take on a leather boot once again, but wow, this one is just really tight. So I'm ending the video there. I don't really know what else to say. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I always like to hear what you guys have to say. Once again, thank you for stopping by. Be sure to hit the little bell so you don't miss out on any videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And that's it. I'm Mike McIntyre from All Things Sports. Thank you for stopping by. And stay tuned because I have another video dropping soon. So, thank you guys for watching. And until next one, peace.